Hey guys, so if you couldn't already tell, today's video is going to be a review of the Kindle Fire. So just before I get started, I just want to say that this is not going to be a formal review. I mean, I'm not a techie person, honestly. I have a book channel, so hopefully you don't expect this to be some professional review. So on the back here, it has like this rubbery texture, and I really like that a lot. I'm glad that it's not all like this shiny plastic that's on the front. Of course, it does pick up fingerprints. On the top here, you have two speakers, and the speakers actually work really well. On the bottom here, you have your headphone jack, the place to charge it, and the power button. And that's one thing I don't like, that the power button is on the bottom, because I accidentally hit the power button, so that can be really annoying. And I've heard other people complain about it too, and it's true, it is pretty annoying. But I will show you something that's kind of a solution to that later on. Another thing is you have no buttons on the outside. There's no home button, there's no volume buttons, none of that. All of that is controlled in the device. So again, a bit of an annoyance sometimes, but it's really not that big of a deal. So just hit the power button and the wallpaper comes up. And another thing that sort of bugs me is that you can't really change display settings, for example the wallpaper. But a good thing is every time that you open it and close it again, a new wallpaper comes up. So that keeps it from getting boring, I guess. Okay, so now we are at the home screen, and this right here is all of your recent content. And this goes back to when I got the Kindle a week ago, so it holds a lot of recent content, and I really like that. I think that's a cool feature. Then down here, this is just your favorite apps, and you can add and take away apps, and you can move them around, so that's pretty cool. Okay, up here are your shortcuts. So you've got the newsstand, which obviously I don't have any, but this is for magazines and things like that. Next you've got books, which I'm sure is what most of you all on this channel are interested in. I'll just give you a quick glance at my bookshelf. I love the e-reader on this thing. I think it's so awesome. I'll just open up a book to show you guys. So this is what it looks like. Page turning is really nothing special. I like the ones where it looks like the page is actually turning. That's kind of cool, but this one doesn't do that. And then if you just press once, you'll have your little settings come up here. So you can change the font size, the line spacing, the margins, and the color mode. So if you wanted to change the color mode to that, you can do that as well. It's also this one that's like an off-white yellowish color. I like the white one. Another cool thing is you can also change the font styling, which is really cool. But yeah, there's your different fonts you can change it to. Then to get back to your home screen, you just have to tap and your home button shows up there. Then we've got music. Music is another thing that I don't really do on this device. I don't pay for it anyway. I use an app to listen to music, which I'll show you in a second. That's that. Video playback is very, very nice on this Kindle. It's really awesome. I'm not going to show you a video here, but I'll show you one in an app later on. Documents is a place for documents. So these are some things I've downloaded from NetGalley, because unfortunately they're not saved as books, they're saved as documents. But yeah, so that's what that is. And then here is your apps. And now I will show you how to add an app if you want it to be on your home page. You just, let's see, find one that's not on there. You just hold it down, click add to favorites, and when you go home, it'll be there. And there it is. So that's pretty simple. Then you've got the web. I enjoy the web browsing on here. It's bringing up my Twitter page. It's really nice. It's Amazon Silk. So I'd never used this browser before, but it's actually really nice and I have no complaints about it. So yeah, no problems there. One of the main questions that you all asked me was about storage. There's 8 gigabytes, I believe, of storage on here, and there's no place for you to put a memory chip or anything like that. But the good thing is, just go to books for example. For storage options, you have the cloud. And anything that you download on Amazon ever will be on the cloud, and it will be saved there, and it will not take up your storage space on your device. So that's really nice. The only problem is if you want to download something from the cloud, you have to be in a Wi-Fi area. So if you travel a lot, that can be kind of an issue. But as long as you're around Wi-Fi, you can get whatever you want from the cloud. So yeah, the cloud is a really nice feature, but it would have been nice if there was more storage space on the device to begin with. But yeah, that's that. Another question that was asked is if this was worth the splurge. In my opinion, it was. I use this for everything now. I use it to play my games. I use it to watch movies and TV shows. I use it to listen to music. I use it to read. It is a very multi-purpose e-reader. So I really think that this ranks higher than any of the other Kindles that have come out because you can do so much more on it. Someone also asked me about, once I have this, do I still read physical books? And yes, I do. I will always love physical books. I will continue to collect them and read them. I love them. Another thing I wanted to show you was how I was talking about the power button was on the bottom. There is kind of a way to do that, to fix that. The screen rotates, so now the power button's on the top, and you can hold it like this, and that's fine. But there are a few applications that will not turn. For example, I found that Words with Friends does not turn. So as you can see, it's upside down and it won't change. So there's a few applications that won't rotate, but most of them will. So, you know, it's kind of just a temporary solution for the power button being on the bottom. So now I just want to show you guys a few of the apps. I'll just go to my favorites here. Netflix has been one of my all-time favorite apps since I've gotten this thing. I just absolutely love it. I've been watching The Vampire Diaries and I've been so completely obsessed. So I'll just show you an episode really quickly.
There's a tomb underneath the church. The spell sealed Catherine in there. Tell me how to get to the grimoire. Where is it? Check the journal. Jonathan Gilbert's. The grimoire. It's Emily's, right? That's what you need.
So anyways, that's that. Like I said, it looks really nice, but the camera is totally not doing it justice. So just trust me, it looks awesome. Goodreads app is really awesome. This is just the Android version of the app, and I'm used to using the one from iTunes because I use it on my iPhone. But it is really awesome on here. I love it. From the Goodreads home screen, you can get to your updates, bookshelves, profile, groups. You can search books, and then it has the barcode scan, but obviously you can't use that because this does not have a camera on it. So yeah, but you can, I'll just click on the updates. And you can just scroll through here and look at that. You can go to your profile. There's that. So yeah, it's a really neat app. I really like it. Pandora is my favorite app for music. I really like it because obviously it's free and you don't have to pay for anything. Obviously it's not stored on your device. Sounds pretty good. I'll just let you guys listen to it for a minute. So yeah, that is the Pandora app, and that's how I listen to all my music. I don't like to buy the Amazon Music. I've got an Amazon Store app, which is also really nice. I think one of the big factors for you is if you like Amazon or not, because obviously this is an Amazon device, so if you don't like Amazon, you probably shouldn't go for this e-reader. You should probably go for like the Nook Color if you're looking for something similar. I believe this one's cheaper though, which is another reason why I decided to get this one, but I just have always liked Amazon. So you also have your email, and then there's games like Fruit Ninja is one of the games that I play. I'll just show you that real quick. It's really cool on the bigger screen. So yeah, there's all kinds of cool apps that you can get with this. It's the Android app market, so there's a lot to choose from. So yeah, that is actually all that I have for this video. If you guys have any questions, all you have to do is comment and ask me and I will respond to you. So hope that this was, you know, helpful for you guys, and I hope that I answered all your questions. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! How annoying is that? Why is not focusing? Why are you not working? I should not have opened the window.